when the mountains move. Fear is losing ground to our hope in you. Unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Freedom conquered, all our chains undone. Sin defeated, Jesus has overcome. Mercy triumphed when the third day dawned. Darkness was denied when the storm was gone. Sing it out. Unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Sing nothing. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done.
Hi everyone, I'm Adele and I am so excited to be here with you today. Welcome to Quest Kids TV. It's been an incredible month around here so far. We've been discovering how creative God is and seeing how He made us to be creative too. Creativity is imagining what you could do because you're made in God's image. It's pretty great to know that we're made in God's image because, well, God is great. Do you remember our memory verse for this month, Psalm 145:3? It goes like this: Lord, you are great. You are really worthy of praise. No one can completely understand how great you are. And this verse is so true. It's impossible for us to understand how truly great God is. You might say that He's indescribable. One way that we can clearly see God's greatness is in His creation. He has made some pretty amazing things. Take something simple, like salt, for example. You probably don't think much about this simple ingredient except that you sprinkle it on your eggs or your popcorn. But salt plays a huge role in the natural world. For example, have you ever heard of the Dead Sea? There is a huge amount of salt in this sea, which actually is near where Jesus lived when He was here on earth. The salt in this water has caused some super cool formations. Not only that, but there is so much salt in this particular sea that you can't even sink if you're in the water. Isn't that crazy? Of course, other than all of the really cool things salt can do, let's be honest, it also tastes really good. There might not be anything better in life than a salty pretzel. Last week, we talked about how Jesus was teaching and performing miracles. People were starting to hear about Jesus and all the amazing things he was doing, so everywhere he went, large crowds would follow. Now it's time to watch a video where we can learn all about God's creativity.
A six-legged chicken. It's chicken for everyone. Sheep that can shear themselves. A pair of glasses that'll let you see behind you. Oh, yeah. Beef jerky made out of chicken? Novels. Oh, this is the best idea yet. Ah, where do they come from?
So strange.
Clothes that are made from other clothes. Pat Sajak scented deodorant.
Welcome to the So and So Show. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John, and we're wearing awesome mustaches.
Yes, we are. Why?
Because we're chefs, and every self-respecting chef has a mustache.
Gordon Ramsay doesn't have a mustache.
Okay, that's one.
Bobby Flay, Emeril, Martha Stewart. doesn't have a
Subpar
mustache.
chefs.
They're like the most famous chefs in the world.
Below par.
Okay, who are the above par chefs then with mustaches?
Chef Louis.
The guy from The Little Mermaid? That
Uh-huh.
doesn't count.
Oh, okay, what about Chef Remy from Ratatouille?
Oh, no. Those are whiskers, plus he's a rat and a cartoon. Doesn't count.
Aha! What about the greatest chef in history, Chef Boyardee? He was a genius.
Okay, you got me there. We're dressed like this because we are making an old family recipe today.
Snickerdoodle soup surprise?
Not your family's recipe. An old family recipe from someone who knows stuff.
Oh!
Bonjour.
Come on in, have a seat. Oh, this is cool.
Tell us who you are and what you know.
I'm Madeleine Lemord, but I am called Maddie, and I know quite a bit. I know every winner of the Tour de France for the last 2 decades. I know how to put together a Bugatti racing engine. But I am most known for what I can cook.
Great, you're a cook.
Quoi? No. I am a chef. And by the way, I do not have a mustache.
It suits you.
Merci.
So, what are you gonna cook for us today?
Le poisson!
Les poissons. Les poissons. Oh, I love les poissons.
Oh, me too.
But no. We are making a 250-year-old recipe passed down in my family for generations.
Ooh, sounds mysterious. What's the recipe for?
French fries.
You know, I heard that French fries actually originated from the country of Belgium.
Oh, so they're really Belgian fries.
Yeah.
No, they are French fries.
Yeah, but if you look on the internet,
They are French fries.
okay.
Some people like to peel the potatoes. My family's recipe leaves the skin on. Now we cut them.
All right, where do we?
Voila.
Start.
You batter the fries.
All right.
This Butter is what makes these French fries so special and so delicious. This butter is made with flour ground from the wheat kernels from the finest wheat fields in France. And then we add a precise amount of white grape juice squeezed by hand directly into the bowl. And then, of course, this butter contains the perfect blend of our secret family herbs and spices.
Yum! Batter up!
You
Yep.
put the duck fat in the pot.
All right, this is duck fat.
Yes, of course. What else would you cook in?
Yeah, Brandon.
Sorry. So, Chef Maddie, is there like a recipe or something in a cookbook or on the internet that in case anyone wants to try this at
The
home?
internet? A cookbook? Quoi? No. This is a secret family recipe. I was taught this recipe by my father, who learned it from his mother, who learned it from her great aunt, who learned it from her great grandfather, Chef Jean-Baptiste Honoré Lemonde.
Did he have a mustache?
We do not tell people the secret of the recipe because then everyone would know it.
Well, I just thought that if the recipe is so delicious that you would want other people to know it so they could, share in the deliciousness.
This is something I have not thought about. It has always just been a recipe passed down in my family.
Oh, well, I can't wait to pass it down my throat into my belly. So are we gonna cook these Belgian fries or what?
Yes, of course. You must bake them bit by bit at 375 degrees until they are golden brown.
Wait. You're sticking around to watch us cook them, right?
Oh, I'm afraid not. No, I do not think I can keep this recipe to myself any longer. Everyone should know, no?
No. Yes. What?
Be on the lookout for Chef Maddie's cookbook where all my secrets will be revealed.
Magnifique!
Bye. She didn't even say bye.
Well, she's in a hurry. Do you want to put these in the oven?
Oui, oui.
Oh, you speak French now.
No. I have to tinkle. Oui, oui. Ah! Oh! I had to tinkle and put on some skin. Ow!
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys! What's that delicious smell?
Oh, we're cooking up some French fries, Kellen.
Yeah, they should be ready by the time the story's over.
Well, let's get to it. The story today comes from Jesus' most famous sermon in the Bible. And since Jesus preached this sermon from the side of a mountain, today we call it the Sermon on the Mount.
The sermon from the mouths? I thought all sermons were from the mouths.
No, the Sermon on the Mount. It's short for mountain.
A short mountain is called the hills.
Okay. So, everyone, this is my friend Horvath. I'm guessing he's here to help me tell today's story.
Thank you for having me on your shows, Callens. I am Horvath, and I am an expert in combining the mental trainings of learning the Bible with the physical trainings of making your muscles bigger.
Perfect. So, I'll tell the story, and Horvath, you give us some exercises to help us remember it.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so Jesus was talking to a crowd of people from the side of a mountain. One of the things he said to his followers was this: you are the salt of the earth.
First exercise. Okay, we are going to make salt for the earth. All right, so I put my hands on my hips like this and then rotate around. Click, 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 click. This is called the salt grinder. We do it 24 times. Ready? Go. 1. Click, click, click. 14. Click, click, click. Elastigirl. Click, click, click. 3-hole punch. Click, click, click. 24. Hey, we made salt of the earth.
Okay, that was fun, but what do you think Jesus was talking about when he said, you are the salt of the earth? Yeah, so when Jesus said, "You are the salt of the earth," I'm pretty sure he wasn't saying we actually taste like salt. But salt is used to make food taste better, and salt is used to keep certain foods fresh. So maybe if we're the salt of the earth, Jesus was saying that we have the opportunity to make the world better somehow. You see? Okay. Jesus kept going. He said, "You are the light of the world."
Second exercise. We are not salt anymore. Click, 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 click. We are lights. So let us pretend to be lighthouses. Stand straight and rotate your head like a light all the way around. I call this turn the lights on. We do it 137 times. Go. 1. 26. Grape nuts. Willie Shoemaker. 137. Oh, what's next, Kellens?
Right. So first Jesus called people who followed him salt, and then he said we were light. Well, what do you think that means? Oh no, don't do that again. No. Here, maybe this will help. Jesus said, "You are the light of the world." People don't light a lamp and put it under a bowl, right?
Right.
Right. Instead, they put it on its stand. Then it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine so others can see it. Then they'll see the good things you do, and they'll bring glory to your Father who is in heaven.
I think I understand.
You do?
No.
That's okay. It can be confusing sometimes. Jesus was saying that if you are someone who trusts and follows him, you should live in such a way that brings light into what can sometimes be a dark world. You should be looking for creative ways to do things and creative ways to love others. And when we do that, it will point others to God.
All right. Let's do this. 7th exercise. I call this one ladders to heaven. So we can point people to God's. Okay, so we raise our hands and legs at the same times, just like we are climbing the ladders to heaven. And then when we reach the top, we point like this. Huh? Okay, we climb 45 of the ladder rungs. Go. 1, 6, 45. Now point to God because he is the most important. I think I need to take the elevator.
Good idea. Bye, Horvath.
Going down.
Well, just in case that wasn't clear, it boils down to this. You have the light inside of you, and it's up to you to decide how to use it. You can keep it to yourself, or you can let it shine. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kellen. Hey, what are some ways we can shine our lights?
Oh, there are so many different ways because everyone is so different. Sometimes it's as simple as being nice to someone. Anyone can do that. But sometimes you need to use your own unique talents and abilities to point people to God. What's important is that you don't keep it to yourself. I mean, do you ever think about how you'd feel if someone didn't point you to God?
I'd feel so left out.
Yeah, Jesus has been such a big part of my life. I want everyone to know him.
Exactly.
You're the best, Kellen. Thanks for shining your light.
You bet. I'll see you guys next time.
Bye. Let's do it.
All right, reveal the question.
Who first told you about God's story?
What a great question, because those were people who shone their light to us. For me, it was a guy named Brett in my senior class at high school.
Oh, cool. For me, it was my grandmother.
Oh, cool.
For me, it was my mom when she took me to Sunday school for the first time.
Awesome.
Are the fries ready yet?
Oh. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yum.
Oh, yum, too. Also yum. These are amazing.
Yeah, good.
We got to tell people about this.
I think you're right. I think we should.
No, now. We need to tell people right now, hey, everybody, you gotta try this.
Okay, we'll see you guys next week for another So-and-So show.
Oh, it's so good. Try it right now. Right now.
John,
Lunch! I'm ready to get bread. I'll be running. You do the spin. All of them. So good. Good.
There is no limit to God's creativity. The same God who made the sun and the stars and everything we can see in the universe also made you. He made you in His image, and He made you for a reason, so He can have a relationship with you. He wants to know you, and He wants for you to know Him, and He feels that way about everyone. He made everyone, and He wants a relationship with everyone. Remember, God created everything. There was darkness, and then God created light. Just like the stars point to a creator, your life can point others to God's story too. You can show what a difference God has made in your life by the way you act every day. You can act in a way that shines His light by sharing His love with others. And if they wonder where that kindness and goodness comes from, you can tell them that every good and creative thing in you comes from God. God created you to share His story. He made you in His image, and He made you good at something. So whatever your gift or talent is, use it well. Give it everything you've got. That's a great way to honor God. See, God made us to share His story with our words and our actions and in all kinds of creative ways. He made everyone because He wants them to know the amazing story of how much He loves us, so much that He sent His own Son, Jesus, to be our Savior. It's the greatest story ever, and He made us to share it. This week, I want you to think about this question. What does it look like for you to be salt and light? Remember, we show God's love with our actions, not just words, and there's no limit to the ways you can share His love with others. You can use the creativity God gave you to love others and give them a glimpse of how good He is. Maybe you could invite a friend to church, or you could share some snacks with them and tell them what we talked about in today's story. Maybe you can even ask someone how you can pray for them. There are limitless ways to share God's story and shine His light. So be thinking and praying about how you can use your gifts to show God's love to others. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Maridel. Have you ever thought about what God looks like? When I think about what God looks like, I just imagine that He's perfect. When you do this activity with your family, I want you to have a lot of fun with it. Go around the house and find all the foods that are super salty in your house. Remember, the difference between what we eat is that we lose the saltiness eventually, but we never lose the presence of Jesus in our life. Have fun with your family this week, and we will all see you guys next week.